Hey everyone, welcome to the swamp. Hope you guys are having a super awesome hump day. Oh yes, hump day. Yeah, we got a great stream ahead of us. We're gonna be doing the Grand Arena double dosage on two accounts, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, as we do. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Sorry it took me a while there with the intro. I had some issues. The game decided to crash on me. So yeah. Anyways, we're here. Shout out to my opponent, Pempa, General of the 501st, out of Aracanos. Shout out to them. Let's get into the. Let's see what they set for defense. Whoa, they have already started. Looks like they don't have a solution for the Leviathan. Maybe. Oh, they haven't checked it out, but. But let's see what else they did. Oh, they dropped one battle here on Starkila. One thing I noticed today, guys, when I was doing some territory battle stuff, is my Inquisitorius on my main do not have any mods on for this week of GAC, so that's exciting. But being that I dropped down into Chromium, just like my alt here, honestly, I think like unless they're bringing like okay, so you know how there's like certain things that counter Riva really well. I think those things will easily kill it, but outside of that, I don't think it's gonna like unlock any easy counters for them not having mods on them, but maybe. Ooh, quite a bit of holds here. They dropped twice on Dash, once on Keller and Beck, and what was the one up top again? Oh yeah, Starkiller, and then I think one on Ray, right? Yeah, so quite a few drops here. A little bit of leeway, as they say. But yeah, here in Chromium, the top actually holds the most banners. And it looks very undefended. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably break through both, right? Because it's all relatively doable here. But yeah, might as well go through the top first. Like I said, it's the higher banners in Chromium are in the top because basically the back only has two zones in Chromium. So, you know, two up top, two down bottom, but the fleet ones are worth more. So let's do some stuff. Really tempted to do a gas solo because I know it works, but at the same time, for those Gungans down south, I do like the idea of using gas. Just trying to think of something that's like really cheap here that will, you know, smoke it. Deliberately deliberating, you might say. All right. Anyways, let's just send it. Kind of curious what this says. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Anyways, let's go. Let's go. I mean, aren't they supposed to like regain advantage with that Omicron like as soon as they lose it? I know some of them have buff immunity, but those two don't, right? Could have sworn that's how it works. Hedrin, welcome to the swamp. Hope you're having a super awesome hump day. We're starting with the alt account today. I'm fighting an opponent that's around 7 mil. And guess what? They have like a Gear 12 gas. What's up with that? Oh, they have a very strong roster though for what they're at, 7 mil or so. It's they have like I think it was 5 GLs or 6 GLs and quite a bit of like pretty good stuff. So, you know, pretty impressive roster for the size. Much, you know, much more GLs than my account with 2.5 mil more. So, yeah. But that said, I do have random, what do I call it? Foundation squads built that I don't think they do, including gas and stuff like that. But yeah, one thing I noticed too here in Chromium is a lot of people are not protecting the top, which is the highest banner. So that's what we're doing first, is kind of just focusing on the top here. Even though the bottom has a little bit heavier of a front line. Yeah, I just want to get the top banner zone down first. But yeah, Edrin, how are you doing? How's your GAC? Did you win last week? Like, did you get a good record last week? On my alt here, I went 3-0. On my main, I lost 1. So that was an alright week. On my main, though, I really need to win. On my main, I want to get out of Chromium for sure. On the alt here, like if it hangs out in Chromium for a while, whatever, it's fine. But my main, oh, okay. My main, I want to get those rewards. Oh, okay. It said restart and then now it's not restarting, so it's a little bit sketchy. I hope that this battle does in fact count. Yeah, so first we're just gonna, you know, get that foresight out of here, smack them around. Throw a little training on Yoda, and then we're gonna target no, we're gonna keep chilling. Keep chilling. I should have actually put the mark. I don't know why I did that. Oh, so I can do this. There we go. Alright. There goes Anakin's Righteous Fury. Unfortunately, we did, you know, trigger the extra 100% because I'm playing this very poorly. Should have marked Qui-Gon, even though we weren't really ready to kill him, but now we can't actually get to him because there's a double tank situation. Okay, here we go. Now we can get him. Anakin hasn't taken a turn since then, so he should only have the basic, and so he did. No! Okay, here we go. Now we can hopefully knock this dude out. Oh. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now we're okay. It's a little bit sketchy there for a moment, guys. Went 1 and 2 on the main, and same on the alt because I forgot to attack on the alt. Oh, dang. Dang. Yeah. What league are you in these days, Edrin? You're in a Rhodium or Kyber 1? What are you at? I feel like you're in a Rhodium if I recall correctly. Not that it really matters, just curious. Just curious. Holy, just die, dude. There we go. There we go. I wonder, because this is not like, there's no Zetas and stuff, possibly not well modded, not modded at all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be risky here and go for, like, my bounty hunters on this account are not good like they are on my main, but we do have the HUD Cartel Jabba ones, so maybe we can make something happen here. Maybe something like that. But yeah, if anybody's just joining us, welcome to the swamp. Hope you're having a super awesome hump day. Yeah, this is a bit risky, but like I said, this is not a this is a Lightspeed bundle purchase that they just threw in with no Zetas, no nothing, not even mods on Radis. I was tempted to do this actually on my main. That's what made me think of it, because my main has that Lightspeed bundle as well. And I was like, you know what? I bet without Zetas and mods, maybe they actually are like. Actually, my Chirrut looks a lot like that. That is too funny. But yeah, I was tempted to do it because I'm like, even without Zetas and stuff, you know, they probably still have to use something on it. They can't like, you know, just send like a Akbar team or something. It just won't work. Oh, whose turn was that? I feel like I flubbed that. I was thinking it was Bosk, but now that I'm looking at this, it definitely wasn't. Oh, it was Grief. Whoops. Yeah, I screwed that up. I don't know if we'll get the contract fast enough. Ugh. Come on, baby. Come on. Take a turn, Mando. You know you wanna. We need him to take a turn, because if he doesn't, he's gonna drop out of the... Oh, we can heal. Okay. I was gonna say he'll drop out of the Bounty Hunter's Resolve, and then we won't be able to ignore taunt. But turned out on his turn there was no taunt anyways. But yeah, anyways, that's the main thing, is that we drop Radis after this. It's pretty easy. Not that it was difficult in the first place. Again, mods and Zetas are pretty impactful for a team like this. Well, for any team, but a team like this that really, you know, needs some survivability to get going. Having no mods is probably not the best, eh? And also too, without the Zetas, for all I know, like the anti-revive stuff might not be there. I don't know exactly, but or not anti-revive, revive, not anti. The minus anti guys. Non-anti, just revive. Anyways, let's see what's in the ships here. Finalizer, it looks like, and Negotiator. Cool. Let's do that first, just because those are, you know, we should make pretty quick work of that. Shoot, I keep forgetting though, I need to check out my ships, because I'm missing a lot of abilities, as you can see there, and I do have some Omegas available, so I should probably go in there and at least get Punishing One, some of the ones he's missing, and, you know, a lot of these other characters are, or ships are as well. But yeah, let's, oh, look at this lineup, interesting. Interesting. But yeah, I'm curious, anybody here in the chat that wants to chime in on this topic. How do you guys feel about the upcoming update where the gear and relic economy is kind of changing to, you know, to allow relicking of lower star characters and, you know, having purchasable tokens that can kind of boost your growth, your roster progression as well. How do you guys feel about this? Like for me, it's hard to really understand how I feel about it, because it's like, okay, it kind of sounds cool, but I don't know exactly how it impacts me. I know I don't have any characters that are not 7-star, so that's a thing. And like as far as the like purchasing sort of fast-tracked progression for characters, like again, I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna impact me. I don't know if like every character or every opponent I face is gonna have, you know, huge rosters now. I do find that since Lightspeed bundles, that has been a thing, but it's kind of shallow growth, right? Like that Rogue One team that I just faced there, how it's like, yeah, they have the characters, Relic 5, but as you can see, they were very, very soft without mods and Zetas and all that. Oops, shoot. I just clicked off of the thing and opened up some ads. Whoops. Anybody? Anybody there? Or is everybody lurking? Either way, appreciate you lurkers. Just curious what people think about the upcoming changes. So let me know, guys, when you do get a chance. I mean, we have multiple choices here of what to use. We could go Malevolence, Negotiator, Chimera, or we could even do like a Finalizer or a Home 1. But, you know, I kind of want to go Chimera just because, you know, Chimera is kind of fun. But Malevolence is like also a beast that rarely fails, you know? Like Chimera is a bit risky, right? Because if we get, you know, if things line up poorly and then Iden gets killed too fast and we haven't reached our ult, like it can go south. This, I don't know if it really can. I don't know if it can go badly. I don't think it can. Oh, I just realized something. This is kind of a unusual starting comp as well because of the TIE Fighter. Although, before Echelon came out, I feel like this was kind of the starting lineup, if I recall correctly. IIRC, as you might say. Alright, let's get that slicer out of here. The TIE slicer. Oh, look out, bounty hunters are on the prowl. Yeah, this is like pre-echelon style finalizer squad. Because back then also bounty hunters were used for it, but mostly because of Houndstooth really, so maybe not exactly like this. But anyways, easy guys. By the way, if anybody's joining us just now, welcome to the swamp. Hope you guys are having a super awesome hump day. We're starting with my alt account right now, doing some chromium action here in the Grand Arena. My opponent has dropped quite a bit. They dropped one on Starkiller in the front line, one on Ray, and then in the back they had 3 drops from Keller and back to Dash. So last I looked, they hadn't touched the ships. No, they still haven't. All right. All right. But yeah, seeing what was in the back there, either they have a lot of ships for offense or they don't really ship very hard. Oh yeah, if they're using this comp for their fleet arena, I think it's safe to say they probably don't have Executor and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, they don't even have Malevolence either, actually. Yeah, so that's gonna be... I don't think they're getting through my Leviathan, guys. I don't think so. Alright, so... let's start with this, because if my Treya thing fails here, we might have to use a GL. So, let's see. I think the biggest risk we face here with Treya is they have the Omicron with all this extra damage, so there's a chance they might, you know, just light up Nihilus real quick or something. Something like that. Defense? Sure, whatever. Honestly, unless there's health, this team doesn't benefit from it, so... unless it's, you know, Sith or Dark Side. L3, L6 type stuff. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna save that AoE because I feel like on his next turn, Phalanx is gonna have the taunt, and then we can use that to get around. Unless Treya gets to isolate before then. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I had one of these in Territory Wars go very, very badly. I forgot that, like, you know, in TW they have the boss Nazcron, and it's, or I mean, not Kron, but Omicron. And it changes the way this team works, like, pretty drastically. So basically, went in there with Treya. Not one of my characters ever took a turn unability blocked, and it was just not even close to working. So, anyways. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Are they going below full health here from that attacking out a turn against Treya squad, or what? Yeah, I think they are. It looked like he did there. Because if not, then they're getting 100% extra damage on their turns, so... yeah, for her I'm going to actually target over here because that's going to give us some mega ramping. And then, you know, because I picked the AoE, we're also hitting the shield generator. So close. The reason I'm not using Annihilate, for anybody who doesn't know, while that shield generator is there, they are immune to instant kill effects, as well as most other forms of damage. Shoot, I gotta target somebody who has Pain, which is Phalanx, who also has the Isolate, so that heals us. But the reason I want to hit into the Pain, for her, that gives her 20 speed every time you do, if you have the Omicron, and okay, Jar Jar, you're ready for Annihilation. Thank you. Yeah, so anyways, that gives her Loyal Hand, 20 speed, and she just gets going. Or misses, you know, that's cool too. That also happens. Boom. 12 stacks, wow. I would say she's probably at over 400 speed now, if that's the case. Alright guys, so I guess we didn't need to, you know, use anything else to kill that. We can do SLKR or C here. I think I'm going to do C though, because, you know, if it's just soft stuff on the back, then we can do SLKR solo. If it's something big, we can use SLKR proper. So it kind of gives us, you know, bit of wiggle room. I guess if we, you know, if we did this, if we did SLKR here, we could also do a C solo if it was weak back there, but I don't know, I feel more confident using a SLKR solo than a C solo. I tried to I tried to solo something with Bane and TW, and that was not smart as well. I got smoked by a not good team. It was not very well thought out. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Brought two probably would have worked, and honestly maybe not, because I didn't realize how badly the, I'm trying to think of what team it was. Anyways, I was not aware how badly the team would control me. They were like putting stuns and all this stuff, and I was like, oh no, oh no. So anyways. Wait, they didn't have a Barris Crown, did they? No. No. You know what though, I'm still gonna mark her though. Just because, you know, her unique is gonna slow down this whole process, so if we can get rid of her, that'd be great. The reason I'm targeting JTR is because I also want her to die, but you know, you can only mark so many. Now that said, if somebody chose to mark Ben and Ray, that's fine too. Just, yeah. Honestly, C, I feel like can do whatever he wants in these type of battles. If it was like you know, like Cal and stuff in there, it would be different. If Ezra was in there, it'd be different. But this is just a regular Ben Ray. Wait, how did JTR get that taunt anyways? I'm trying to think. Like, nobody on this team forces a taunt. Kind of weird, eh? Oh shoot, if we do get another turn with Armorer, we're actually going to be able to get the 3 Beskar after we already gave it the 2. Oh no, it's not ready. Either way, it's super rare for that to happen. You know, get put on 2 Beskar in this type of comp and then also still re-up it to 3. That would be pretty wild. Man, you guys are so talkative today. I can hardly keep up with the chat. Oh shoot, I just realized that was a waste of, oh wow, we did make it. That was a waste of Watt's turn because I could have actually revived the buggy. Could revive GBA. Man, put on the 3 Beskar, put on the 2 Beskar, put on the 3 Beskar, and still surviving after. Wow. Insane. Ah, Watt almost made it to that turn where I could have revived, which, you know, I don't think it would have had a huge impact, but I had a battle like this last week in GAC where GBA stayed with it to the bitter end. Like, GBA was, you know, just would not die. So that was pretty cool. Nice if I could do some actual damage to Ray here. Oh, honestly, that is kind of good timing. She's in the yellow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. Oh. Okay, do your ult, that's fine. Jeez Louise. Get out of here. Alright, so let's see what's on the back. Oh. You know. Stuff they should have had on the front, that's all. But yeah, I mean, I have the weapons left to kill it, so I'm not worried either. Sure. But yeah, say this was a different scenario, right? Where I wasn't able to pull clear. If they had this on the front, especially the top, if I even dropped one battle, you know, maybe I wouldn't have had enough to pull clear. So that having the, you know, the stronger teams on the front could have potentially made that happen. But no, having them back here, even if I couldn't kill either of them, I have already won, right? So again, this scenario is a little bit different. I'm a little bit bigger than this opponent, so I'm able to pull clear, but like I said, if this was on the front, this and Queen Amidala could have been a whole different ball game. Instead of having like squishy stuff, I basically could solo on the front. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I never did use Wampa. I should have used Wampa, I guess, on the Captain Phasma. Because although Separatist did work, could have been higher banners, but again, doesn't matter. My opponent can't get through my Leviathan, so it's not crucial to put up a high banner score here. Let's just do another poke. I feel like this is a pretty poor Java squad though too. Like they're definitely not moving very quick. It's kind of a waste to do that AoE if I do it. Because, you know, if we do it on SLKR's turn, the kill that is, then there's no revive, right? So. Boom. Alright, so One more team left here on the alt, and then we'll switch over to the main, see what we got going on over there. Oh yeah, I still have more weapons in the tank as well. Wow. Wow. Protection and offense. All right. I think Gas likes it. I think he likes it. Oh boy. All right, just pecking away. Basically the concept of why this works as a counter is they put so many buffs that each time they do, they're stacking up our offense stacking. They're giving us offense stacking basically for all clones and for Anakin himself. So by the time we get around this decoy, even if it is only for 1 or 2 turns to try to get some damage done, we're potentially hitting with, you know, with great force. Of course, it's a situation where you're sometimes just stuck on the damage immunity, but like I said, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. She can bring up another decoy. We'll knock that one down too. Alright, here we go. Watch this. Boom. And that's you know, fairly early into the battle, but you can see like 18. That's, you know, can't even remember what percent it is. Not the right one, but anyways, every time they put on a buff, we're getting offense stacking. So when you have these massive stacks of buffs, yeah, the damage is through the roof. Gas is gonna take his first meditation here. Oh, or not. Wow, still haven't knocked him. There he goes. I mean, this is a particularly weak Queen Amidala squad, probably tell, but either way, like I said, we're getting ramped up like very intensely. All right, full clear, guys, full clear. Let's go. Have they attempted this? No, I don't think they're going to. Basically, the options for what they have to fight this is like Chimera type stuff. So, and even the Chimera, they probably don't have the TIE interceptor and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, no. Anyways, let's get onto the main account and get started on GAC number 2. We're at almost an hour in, which is good pace. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Grand Arena, 2 accounts. Let me know what you guys think about the upcoming update in the comments section on YouTube, and yeah, I hope you guys have a super awesome evening. So anyways, hope you guys have an awesome evening. Catch you on Friday. Let's go, Calgary Stampeders. Let's go. Anyways, have a good night. Bye.